You can see the frustration on your child's face. You can hear a change in their tone of voice. Maybe their hands tighten up. The fuse has been lit, and you know the explosion is coming. Helping your child deal with some typical frustrations in a healthy way is an important skill to teach. Otherwise, you're going to be dealing with full-blown tantrums and outbursts of anger for years to come. It's a bit like handling a stick of dynamite. You just don't know how much time you have. Right from the beginning, parents, you need to have control over your own emotions and not let your frustration turn into anger. Otherwise, you're pouring fuel on the fire. Here's where you teach by example. Proverbs 14:29 says, "Anyone who is patient has great understanding, but anyone who gets angry quickly shows how foolish they really are." So before there's a problem, when everything is calm, do some teaching about this verse. Help your child think back over the last couple of days and remember times when they were frustrated about something. Don't skip right to the explosion. Talk about the little thing that started it, that frustration, the moment when the fuse was lit. Talk about how to spot that feeling quickly. What to do when you first feel that emotion. Like take a breath, remember God's word. Then give them some words for that feeling. Talk about how to ask for help or how to talk to the other person. And then make a decision to encourage one another and keep track of the times when they have an appropriate response. And be sure to verbalize when you are feeling frustrated and talk about what you're doing to be patient. This is when your example is really powerful. And then pray together often and ask God for help. Then do some coaching in real time. When you see it beginning to happen with them, ask questions to encourage them to use their words, respectful words, and suggest some appropriate action. If there's still an explosion, let them fuss away from everyone else and then talk about it afterwards. It's going to be a process, and it's going to take time to teach self-control, but it's so worth it. Better to learn it as a preschooler than to be dealing with it in a teenager.